When the festival comes to town, Indianapolis truly becomes a beacon of music, becomes a beacon of light that shines on all of you as performers. I spoke a few minutes earlier. Students, you are no longer just musicians. You are young professionals, because to make it into a festival like this, you have to have the caliber of that. And we will treat you as such. It is important for us for you to feel that, and for you to feel the honor that you have in being part of this festival. When the festival comes to town, we have a lot that goes on over a course of 3 days. We have the National Concert Band Festival, which is what Vestavia Hills you guys are a part of. We have the Middle School Music National Festival. We have the Orchestra America National Festival, and the Sandy Feldstein National Percussion Festival, which we also have 7 percussion ensembles coming as well. In addition to all of those, we have 3 honor ensembles that will also be rehearsing while you are, and they will also perform for you all while at the festival. And that is the Honor Band of America, that is being conducted by Dr. Jerry Junkin out of Texas. Dr. Joe Alessi, phenomenal trombonist, will actually be the guest artist with them. And we are also hoping to bring in John Mackey, the composer, to work with those groups. And we hope that you will all actually get to meet him while he's there. We also, in the Orchestra America National Festival, Gary Lewis will be conducting that out of Arizona. And Dr. Lou Fisher at Capital University will be the director of the Jazz Band of America. So we have a lot going on, and it really is 3 days of nothing but music making, which is what it's all about. We talked about the blind audition, and I want to continue. You're going to hear me on certain things. I will be a broken record because I really want you to understand. The honor was earned by you all. It wasn't given to you. It was earned. And it is a huge accomplishment for you students. Not necessarily for your directors, but you as the students. Because the one thing that Music for All National Festival is really about is shining the national spotlight on the students. Midwest Clinic in December in Chicago, I think your teachers would agree with me, that's really something for the teachers. It really showcases them and what they have done in their career. This is about you, and this will continue to be about you from tonight forward, all the way through March 17th. We do require, you will find out your performance day and time. Your teachers will actually be coming up to Indianapolis and spending a couple of days with us in November. And they'll actually do site visits of all the venues and the hotels. And that is when they'll actually find out what day and time they're performing. We have performances start on Thursday afternoon. They also have performances all day Friday and half a day on Saturday. If your performance happens to be on Saturday, we still require that all ensembles, all groups, including invited ensembles and all of the honor ensembles, will arrive on Thursday. We will actually have an opening session that starts at 1 p.m. in the JW Marriott on Thursday. And I often get the question of, well, why do we have to be there on Thursday if our performance is not there on Saturday? We as an organization, with you all of us, ensembles and the organization, we will end the festival together, so we want to start the festival together as one. We have an opening session, and it's a way for us to set the tone of what the weekend is going to be about. We bring in Dr. Tim Watsenheiser to help give remarks to the opening ceremony. You actually will see and be introduced to all of the clinicians of the festival. And it's a way for you to start making the new bonds and friendships that you are going to have with other groups while there. We will have, with all of those invited, we will have probably anywhere between 1,600 and 1,800, 1,900 students. That doesn't always, that's not including parents and teachers. So there'll be a lot of people and there'll be a lot of fun. We also are really committed to that no ensemble will play to an empty hall. I don't know about any of you, but when I was in high school, I had concerts where we played to maybe 15 people. And you work hard. Your students work so hard to put on a concert. And it's devastating when you have to play into a small crowd. Since the inception of this festival in 1992, we were very committed that no ensemble will play to an empty hall. We actually will assign other ensembles that are coming in from all various states, Arizona, Florida, South Carolina, all types of places. They will actually be assigned to listen to your group perform. Vice versa. You will be assigned to listen to other ensembles perform. You'll listen to orchestras, high school bands, middle school bands, and percussion ensembles. This trip is extremely educational. It's all about the education. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to get into some of those specifics. But this is something that we find that we want the students, the teachers, and the parents to see what is out there in the country. You know a lot about what's going on in Alabama, and you probably know a lot of schools in Georgia, but you may not necessarily know what's going on in Arizona. And the way they perform and the way they teach is often very different. So it's a way for the students to interact with other students and to understand what they do and why they do it. And same thing for parents. It's a way for you to talk to other parents from programs to see what they do. How do they run their programs? How do they run their parent programs? It's a great way to network. We also will offer master classes.